Hello and welcome to this special two-part series on one of the most important yet often overlooked chapters of our life, retirement. Whether it's decade away or right around the corner, retirement brings both excitement and a few unknowns. In this series, we'll explore what it means to not just survive but thrive during your retirement years. In part 1, we'll take a deep dive into what life post-retirement might actually look like. We'll explore the various stages of retirement and what you can expect from the initial thrill of newfound freedom to the slower, more reflective years. Think of this as your guide to navigating the emotional and lifestyle shifts that come with retirement. In part 2, we'll switch gears and focus on something just as crucial: how to strategically build a financial plan that allows you to enjoy your retirement with peace of mind. I will share actionable steps to achieve financial freedom so you can retire on your terms, whether that's exploring the world or just having the freedom to do what you love. Now you might be wondering, why dive into this topic today, especially if, like me, you are still years away from it? It's a fair question. But here's the thing, over the years we have had the privilege of helping thousands of people map out their financial journeys. Some started planning before 40, others a bit later. While getting an early start is always a good idea, it's never too late to think about your future. The insights I'm sharing are for everyone, no matter where you are on your path. In today's conversation, we'll break down the retirement into stages, from the excitement of early years to more reflective, slow-paced later years. Each phase has its own unique twist, and I'm here to help you prepare for every step of the way. So let's dive in and explore this exciting journey together. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel Filemyreturn. I'm Chaitanya Garg, your financial advisor, making finance friendly.
FMR Finance Weekly. Simplify your life with our financial advice.
Let's dive into today's video by first looking at the two very important terms that everyone needs to be aware of. They are inflation and purchasing power of money. These two terms have a key role to play in your retirement planning. Some of my NIF friends may be knowing these terms, but let me still talk a little bit about it. Inflation is a rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services rises, which means the purchasing power of your money decreases over time. Here's how it impacts you. Number 1. Decreasing value of money. As the time passes, the same amount of money will buy fewer goods and services than it did earlier. The table on the right explains you that the real value of Rs 100 will become Rs 11.34 in 30 years from now at an inflation of 7% per annum. This brings us to the other term that you need to know, real purchasing power. This term refers to the value of your money in terms of what it can actually buy. Hence, today's money will not buy the same things tomorrow. For example, 1 litre of petrol, which used to cost Rs 9.84 in 1990, now costs Rs 95 currently. So how does one plan for inflation? A. You could adjust for withdrawals. To combat the effects of inflation, it's essential to adjust your withdrawals over time. This means you might need to withdraw slightly more each year to maintain your standard of living. B. Investment strategies. Consider keeping some of your retirement savings in investments that have a potential to outpace inflation. C. Monitoring expenses. Regularly review your expenses and make adjustments as needed. This will help you stay within your budget and ensure your savings last throughout your retirement years. Managing expenses carefully and planning for inflation are key aspects of ensuring financial stability and enjoying your retirement. Alright, now let's zoom in on those early retirement years, specifically the first 5 years between ages 60 to 65. This is when you transition from a busy work life into a new chapter filled with freedom, opportunities and a few adjustments. During your working years, there was a comfort in routine. Your paycheck arriving every month, taking care of everything from bills to weekend plans. But now things shift. The steady 9 to 5 is gone, and in its place comes the exciting part. You decide how to spend your time. No meetings, no deadlines, just freedom. Imagine this: waking up naturally, no alarm clocks, enjoying a relaxed breakfast with your family. You ask yourself, what do I want to do today? These early retirement years are golden. It's the perfect chance to do what you always dreamed of but never had time for. Maybe it's yoga, stretching your body and mind, or perhaps swimming, feeling refreshing water as you stay fit. You might discover you have got a green thumb and dive into gardening, or finally start volunteering, giving back, and feeling fulfilled. But with all this freedom comes a new financial reality. Your monthly paychecks has stopped, and now you rely on the resources you have built. Your financial journey in retirement will mainly rely on the funds you have accumulated, and it's crucial to understand where these resources are coming from. First one, Provident Fund. Throughout your career, you have been diligently contributing to your PF, and now, as you step into retirement, this lump sum becomes one of your key financial lifelines. Second, pension. If you are one of the fortunate ones with a pension plan, this becomes a steady stream of income, mirroring the monthly savings you were once used to. While it might not match your previous paycheck, it's designed to give you that financial stability and you will appreciate during your retirement years. Other savings and investments. Then, of course, you have the savings you have built beyond your pension and PF, your savings account, fixed deposits, stocks, mutual funds, and maybe even property. These are the resources you will begin to tap into strategically, ensuring that they last and support your evolving lifestyle over the coming years. Now, as you transition into the next 5 years, 66 to 70 years of range, retirement begins to settle into comfortable routine. The excitement of the early years may have mellowed, but this phase is about enjoying a balanced, steady pace of life. You have likely found hobbies, activities, or volunteer work that brings fulfillment, whether it's traveling, spending time with family, or simply enjoying a slower, more relaxed lifestyle. At this stage, flexibility is the key. The focus shifts from chasing new experiences to savoring the ones you have already grown to love. But here are the key focus areas. First one, by now you have been consistently drawing from your retirement savings such as your provident fund, pension or investments. It's a good time to reassess your financial strategy to ensure your withdrawals are sustainable for the long run. Second, healthcare awareness. Health becomes a more prominent focus in these years. Regular medical checkups and preventive care are essential. Unexpected health issues might arise, so having robust health insurance is crucial. Third, planning for long-term care. While you may still feel relatively active, it's wise to start thinking about long-term care options. Conversations with family about in-home care or assisted living arrangements can help you prepare for the future without feeling rushed or caught off guard later. Fourth, emotional well-being and legacy. This is a period where you may reflect more on your life and legacy. Start or continue estate planning. Ensure your will is up to date and make any necessary adjustment based on changes in assets or family circumstances. This stage is about maintaining a thoughtful balance between enjoying your freedom and managing your financial and health needs with a long-term view. The key is how you manage these funds. It's all about balancing withdrawals so you can enjoy your retirement without worrying about outliving your savings. In part 2, we'll explore how to create a strategy that aligns with your goals and keep your finances on track for the long haul. In your 70s, life continues to evolve, bringing about changes in both your financial and emotional needs. This phase is about maintaining a stability while preparing for future challenges. It's a period of reflection, careful planning, and making adjustments to ensure your financial resources last while you nurture emotional well-being. Here are some of the financial focus areas. First one, streamlining and simplifying finances. As you age, managing a complex portfolio may become burdensome. Now is the time to simplify your finances. The steps to be taken are: A. Consolidate multiple accounts and investments where possible. B. Opt for more conservative, low-risk investments that provide stable income with minimal oversight. C. Set up automatic payments for bills to reduce cognitive load and avoid missed payments. Second, longevity planning and budget adjustments. With life expectancy increasing, it's crucial to reassess how long your savings will last. You should so plan accordingly. A. Revisit your budget to account for any new or growing expenses such as healthcare or caregiving. B. Make sure your withdrawal strategy from retirement accounts like provident funds and pension is sustainable. The goal is to prevent outliving your resources while still enjoying the lifestyle you have built. Third, healthcare and long-term care provisions. Healthcare costs can escalate in your 70s, so planning for this is critical. How do you plan? A. Ensure you have comprehensive health insurance, including provisions for long-term care which may become necessary later on. B. Consider long-term care insurance if you haven't already, or research senior living communities that provide care as part of their offering so you can transition smoothly if needed. Fourth, reviewing estate and legacy planning. Now is the time to fine-tune your estate plan. Ensure your will, trust, and any other financial documents are up to date and aligned with your current situation. Consider gifting assets or making charitable donations to reduce tax burdens and leave a legacy. This can also bring emotional satisfaction as you see your wealth make a difference while you are still alive. C. Engage in open conversations with your family about your financial wishes to avoid confusion later. Fifth one, managing emotional transitions. This phase may also come with emotional transition as health or mobility changes, but proactive mental health care can ease the burden. Talk openly with family or counselors about your emotions. As life slows down, it's normal to feel reflective, but staying proactive about mental health helps maintain a positive outlook. In essence, ages 71 to 80 are about safeguarding both your financial resources and emotional well-being. Thoughtful adjustments in your financial strategies alongside maintaining strong social and emotional connections will help ensure that this phase of life is fulfilling, peaceful, and secure. In conclusion, post-retirement life is a journey of adaptation and resilience. Each phase brings its own set of challenges and opportunities. By planning wisely and staying proactive about your financial and health needs, you can enjoy a fulfilling and respectful retirement. It's about embracing the changes, staying connected with loved ones, and finding joy in simple things in life. So get ready for part 2 of this exciting series where we'll dive into smart strategies to help you plan for a retirement that's not just financially secure but truly blissful and fulfilling. Make sure to subscribe, hit like and share, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of valuable insights. Let's make your retirement dreams a reality with Filemyreturn. I'm Chaitanya Garg, your financial advisor, making finance friendly.
FMR Finance Weekly. Simplify your life with our financial advice.